How are you all doing? Welcome to episode 11 of Morning Chai and Ikigai. This is your podcast host, Priyanka. Today is the last episode of season 1 of Morning Chai and Ikigai. We have completed an entire season of 11 episodes. And this is a point that I had marked as a milestone in my podcasting journey. Now that we have reached this milestone together, I think it is time to stop and reflect a while. So allow me to make a temporary exit, only to return again, of course, with a brand new season. As a recent podcaster, you must know that this decision wasn't easy. It comes along with its own formidable shades of doubt and worry. Am I doing the right thing? When would it be the right time to make a comeback? Is it too early to make an exit in the first place? Will it influence the connection I have already made with my listeners so far? All these questions have been weighing my mind. Honestly, I have never really believed in goodbyes. I do not think it is possible to leave, at least not when I know that a part of me will stay here forever. So I believe that this end is going to be a new beginning. In fact, it's just a transient phase, a break for me to take out the time to focus on other things that interest me, other commitments that need my attention, to get back to reading, to complete those half finished manuscripts that are pending in my draft folders, to learn more about art, and of course, needless to mention, to improvise on Morning Chai and Ikigai, to iron out the creases maybe, and to make it a better version of itself before I get back, for you and for me. See, it's like this. I have always believed that we as humans, especially creatives and dreamers, need to tuck away 30% of our time for learning something new. The remaining 70% goes in bettering what we already know, like polishing our skills and fueling our passions. However, there are times when curiosity will get the better of us, allowing the 30% to slowly seep into the 70% time zone. This is usually when a new hobby takes over an old love, causing the scales to tip a little, leaving you with a feeling of FOMO, of uncertainty. I like to call this the 30% dilemma, and that is what I think I am facing right now. The moment I sit down to concentrate on my manuscripts or write for my blog, my mind wanders and gets distracted with ideas for a new podcast episode. And when I'm spending time formatting, recording, editing a new podcast episode, I cannot help but feel that I'm spending too much time on details that a technical team needs to handle and would have handled better, and that I ought to be spending that time to write instead. So, like I said, is the 30% dilemma. And after a lot of contemplation, I decided that my podcast needs to take a break before entering into its second season, in order for the scales not to tip, in order for me to give my 100% to that 30% without worrying whether it is encroaching on that 70%, if you know what I mean. But I promise you I'll be back in a few weeks or months maybe. But in the interim, you all stay safe, stay happy, and do keep an eye on this space by hitting the bell icon when you're subscribing. That way, you'll be the first to be informed when I'm back. So until we meet again in season 2 of Morning Chai and Ikigai, this is your podcast host Priyanka signing out. Bye bye.